Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. This is Ron, aka Prognaut. Um, I was supposed to do this particular show back in, oh my gosh, when was it? I was supposed to do it back in February, but had personal delays, so I was going to do it today. Um, Unfortunately, it's just going to be me by myself, so it's going to be a short show. Um, just getting everything kind of situated. So, all right. Well, five favorite albums from 1985. Just a little, somewhat brief history about myself. 1985, I was 19 years old. And a lot has changed from 1980s when I first started really exploring music, really caring about music. So about the mid 80s, it's just a lot of stuff that came to mind. And some things I've watched or I listened to when it came out and some later on. So I'll start off with my list. Is IQ The Wake? And this is a deluxe box set. IQ is one of those bands that I first saw in 1993 in Los Angeles, and I thought it was an amazing show to see. I did not know anything about them, and it was uh, it was a brand new band for me. Even though they've been around at that point probably 13 or so years. It was the return of Peter Nichols into the band, and this is their second album. It has a great sounding album. Some people say that this is, I mean, I like the first album, Tales from a Lush Attic, but a lot of people, the consensus is this was the better sounding album. Probably a little more cohesive. Um, that being said, I love them both. I love all of IQ. I'll put it right there out on the table for you. I like them all. Now, this particular one was the Anniversary Deluxe Edition, and it has the main album, and there's some bonus tracks and some live stuff. I don't know if this is still available or not, but if it is, and you like the band IQ, I would recommend getting this. I mean, also too, if you're into neo prog, I mean, neo prog seems to have gotten a bad rap over the years, but you know, just like any other genre, there's good and there's bad, and this is good. And that brings me to the next one. Now, this is one I found out through MTV. They played their song Kaylee on a heavy rotation, and this is Misplaced Childhood. This is a beautiful concept album. It is one of those that you can't like cherry pick the songs to listen to. You gotta listen to it from beginning to end, and it just goes through so much emotions, and I absolutely love it. Some people say that this is the pinnacle of the Fish era of Marillion, and I have to agree. Everything built up to it, and the next one, Clutching at Straws, kind of, in a way, kind of rode the coattails of it, but not, it was kind of almost felt like a sequel. But this one's really good. Again, if you like neo prog, this is a really good one. All right. Now I'm going to kind of switch a little gears. Now, this is not really prog, but it has prog elements in it. And it's band Saga, and the album is called Behaviour. Now, at this point in their career, they're really heavily into the 80s sound. Oh, got a nice little glare on that. There we go. It's got an 80s sound, and it has my favorite song from the band, one of my favorite songs from the band, Goodbye Once Upon a Time. If you like I would say synth pop in a way, it kind of, a little bit of synth pop, a little art rock, a little prog rock. Some people, don't like it. But, if you get past the style of music and you listen to the musicianship, it's really good. And, they are from Canada. And speaking of Canada, my next one is also from Canada, Rush, Power Windows. When this first came out, I bought it. I wasn't really impressed with it, but over the years, I grew to like it a lot. I don't love it, but I like it a lot. It has their standout track, Big Money, but then it has also like Marathon Project, Manhattan Project, Marathon, and Territories. It's Mystic Rhythms. It's a really good. They came out of their little synth period and got the guitars kind of came back into it, and I think a lot of people like that. But it had a big 80s sound. That's the one thing that, in some ways, kind of date it. But if you're a Rush fan, you most likely like this one. And for my final one, I know I told you this was going to be a short one. Just me doing it all by myself, I'm hopefully next month when I do 1995, I'll have more people. So for my final one, a few years back, this song was got a resurgence on that TV series Stranger Things, and this is Kate Bush, Hounds of Love. Now it starts off with Running Up the Hill. That's the song everybody. I think it's been overplayed now. I still love it, but it's just been overplayed. I really think people, how do you say, beat the dead horse. There's other great ones on here too. Waking the Witch, which is a very haunting song. And again, it has a big 80s feel to it, but just with a Kate Bush touch, and all the synths and everything, she really owns it. And this is a really good album. I've been enjoying it over the years. Again, this was, at first, I wasn't 100% sure because I got used to the previous albums where they were more rock oriented, but here now it's a more keyboard oriented stuff. It's still really good. I mean, and something about her voice is just otherworldly, and it's just amazing. So, like I said, this was going to be a short one. Probably the shortest video I ever did, live video I ever did. I'm like like I was saying, is if I can get more people for my next one, which is going to be June 14th. We're doing favorite albums of 1995, and again, we're going to be doing 5 of them. I probably, if I had known ahead of time that I was going to be the only one here, I probably would have picked more than 5 albums just to kind of flesh it out. But anyways, another thing I figure I might as well do an announcement here. On May 31st, I'm going to be interviewing the band Echolin. They have 2 new albums out, excellent albums. If you're a fan of theirs, you need to buy these things. And in June, I don't have anything else other than the 1995. I'm trying to book some bands maybe on the 28th. I like to get someone on the 28th. So I like to, for the remainder of the year, have a discussion and then have a band interview. So 2 shows a month. Let's see if that actually happens. So until next time, why don't you let me know what your 5 favorite albums from 1995? It doesn't matter what the genre. Okay, it could be progressive rock, but it could be anything. Doesn't matter. I'm really curious as to what everyone has. So I will see you again on May